because we have very few cabinets in this townhouse, so we use the dishwasher as storage. Glasses in the top rack. Miscellaneous service trays and plates in the lower rack. You are the dishwasher by choice. Ain't nothing wrong with that. One of the other reasons, in all honesty, we don't have or use a dishwasher is same thing, Spud, to an extent. My wife actually claims to enjoy washing dishes. She says she finds it relaxing. I'm not going to argue. Never had a dishwasher. House too small for it, which though. You know what? Even when we've had one where storage space wasn't, rarely ever used one. I've had dishwashers in every place I've lived for probably the last 30 to 35 years. I don't think I've used them more than a handful of times. Use it as a drying rack. There you go. Not jumped, bumped. Ah. So your wounds heal, you can't wash them yourself, sadly. Yeah, we don't even use it for that. Like I said, it's just, that's where all the extra drinkware goes, mostly. If you need a glass and you don't see one, it's probably in the dishwasher. Or you might need to wash the glasses. We had to buy more dishes and cutlery to use our dishwasher efficiently. That doesn't surprise me, actually. Knew a guy who grew up posh, asked my girlfriend's mom where the dishwasher was, and got embarrassed when she pointed at herself. Ooh. But yeah, I agree with Spud. That's a good response from her, though. See, that's my mother's response. Although she did finally get a dishwasher. She had one of those, like the portable ones that you hooked up to the sink. You had to hook it up to the faucet in the sink. So it's like, it had a butcher block top. So on one side, she would put it away on one side of the kitchen, and it basically was a cutting board. This massive, she'd make pies on it and everything. But it was the dishwasher. And when it came time to wash the dishes, you kind of roll it over to the other side of the kitchen, and you hook it up to the sink, and off you go. Got a dishwasher a year after all the kids were gone. Yeah, my mom got one probably. I mean, I was still at home, but it was probably not too long after my last sister moved out. What U.S. state contains the resort of Myrtle Beach? As old as these cards are, that one's probably still true, unless there was another war and nobody told me. This is, by the way, from the original edition of Trivial Pursuit. So outdated answers are not completely unexpected. North Carolina, Blasted says South Carolina. Fargonaut says the state of confusion, there's more truth to that than I think you may be aware. One of the Carolinas, an edge state. I don't know if people in the Carolinas are edging or not. They're certainly not edgy. They may be on edge. You don't even know which edge. Came in on the raid but had the volume so low you didn't realize it. Well, welcome, Thea. The east edge, yes. Totally the east edge. Let's see what we got. Just got back from dropping Sun off at work. Nice. Weird noise outside. Hey, I just got done watching Stranger Things. No weird noises. No bumps. No shuffles. No weird noises. No highly unusual growls. None of that stuff. No. No clocks. Bree is right. No clocks. None of that stuff. Scary. So the answer was South Carolina. It was the southern eastern edge. It's a Stranger Things thing. From season 4, Slug. Your cat was making weird noises and I found her standing on my son's desk. You know, cats see things. I'm just saying. They see things that you and I can't. In entertainment... Oh my God. Who played Dr. Hugo Z. Hackenbush? What a great name. In the 1937 movie A Day at the Races. This is a pass-fail. You've either seen it and know, or you haven't and can't even make the remotest guess. Nobody that you saw, Monica? Could have been somebody the kitty cat saw. I think that was triggering me the most is the gosh darn grandfather clock ringing. Grew up with one. Loved growing up with one, but now Stranger Things has ruined it. You know, so I didn't grow up with like a grandfather clock, right? And they've always weirded me out because they've always kind of been a trope in horror movies, especially in the 80s, right? Because it was one of those things where, you know, you inherited grandpa's clock, right? Everybody wanted grandpa's clock in the 80s. And it was always in the hall and it was always a grandfather clock. You need to see Stranger Things Season 4. I feel I need a refresher on all 3 seasons. They do a pretty decent recap before the first episode. But there were some things from Season 3 that I only remembered because the recap reminded me. It's been 3 years since Season 3 aired. So, I mean, cats can see into their own dimensions. Cats are from other dimensions. They're from the upside down. For real. We had one, but we didn't wind the chimes, but I like the ticking noise. So since I'm guessing Bree has seen it and probably got some of the musical cues, am I alone in having sat through large portions of Season 4 Part 1 just waiting for them to kick off Pink Floyd's Time? And just like all the alarms go off and everything. I kept waiting for it. There were some musical passages that sort of felt like, oh, here it comes, and then it was just, you know, it was just ticking, and then it would go away. Yes, good. It wasn't just me. There were a few times I was just waiting for it. It's like, where's the drums? Where's the clock? Let's go. Fargonaut, you too? Okay. I do not feel bad anymore. It's not just me. You've never heard of Stranger Things other than the Lego set and the Brickheads now. So it's a show on Netflix, and it is exceptionally good. And if you grew up in the 80s in particular, and you remember going to 80s horror movies and teen movies and reading Stephen King books, it is perhaps the greatest homage to all of that ever. I mean, even the font they use is pretty much like Stephen King's Christine, right? Yes, my Season 4 earworm. You know, they've kind of driven it out, though. Running up that hill has been, like, totally playing in my brain for days. I picked it up in episode 1, and then when you got down the road, it's like, now it's just forever. But the Pass the Duchy is great. I haven't heard that song played so many times since the 80s. Roller rinks, arcades, malls, what do you got? Bring it all back. It's all there. Creepy ass monsters, what do you need? Can I repeat the card question? Sure. Who played Dr. Hugo Z. Hackenbush in the 1937 movie A Day at the Races? You have no desire to watch creepy, scary stuff? Made the mistake of reading The Stand, staying up late? Stand is great, though. The Stand is amazing. The Stand is why, when the pandemic hit, half the world freaked out. And Stephen King actually went on Twitter and was like, no, nope, nope. Big Sky and Hounds of Love even more. Yeah. Season 4 is definitely more horror-esque than the first 3. So everyone who said Groucho Marx, you are correct. Groucho Marx did indeed play Dr. Hugo Z. Hackenbush. Don't be real. Oh, don't read Neil Gaiman before bed. What are you, crazy? In history, what was the New York Times headline for Monday, July 21st, 1969? You were there. Wait, that needs more like a... Nah, never mind. It's pretty easy if you take a moment. First Men on the Moon or something like that. The fake moon landing. That's right. Everyone knows the real one took place in 1938. July 21st, 1969 was in fact... The New York Times headline read, Men Walk on Moon. And it'd be 20 years later when men moonwalked on Earth. Yes, it was Neil Armstrong. Arts and literature. What literary character's other identity is the saint? I love this one because I know... And I know not a lot of people were like into the Saint. And most people who even know about the Saint now only know because of the Val Kilmer movie. Ha ha ha. I love it. Roger Moore's character. Yes, he was I think the first to play the Saint. Yes, but what was his name? What was the Saint's name? And it wasn't Elmo, just so you know. Neil Armstrong is the Saint. Not really. Read some stuff. No Emma Peel. Nope. Stud says something Templar. I award half credit. There you go, Slug. Simon Templar. There it is. Right. Emma Peel was in the Avengers. The other Avengers. In Science and Nature, what's the most common color of amethyst? What is the most common color of amethyst? You always think of them together, same era. Black. Yeah, that's true. The most common color of amethyst. Slug, Bobo, Half Studs Will Travel. Monica all say purple. Blasted says green. Oh, nope. Half Studs Will Travel says blue. Bobo says purple. Fargonaut says purple. It is indeed purple. It's purple. I just thought purple was like the color of rain. My obsession with Steven Universe comes in handy. In sports and leisure. What board game features a three-legged planchette that points to letters and numbers and is best played with no cats in the room? And probably not before bed. I just like rocks. Parachute. Planchette. Slug did get it, Monica. Not Suzanne Planchette. Different kind. I want them to have a magic 8-ball question in this. There probably is. It's old enough. The Trivial Pursuit cards are old enough. They probably do. I would be more surprised if there weren't. By a lot, as a matter of fact. I'd be far more surprised. Here we go. I have all the crazy stuff going on right now. It's just as sports and leisure as half the question. I think it's the leisure, right? Because they've done a lot of board games. Monopoly shows up there. It's, like pastimes kind of thing. Hayden Christensen now looks older than Ewan McGregor. Doesn't surprise me. Have I built anything that moves? You mean like a train? I've built a train. There are elements of the Death Star that move. BB-8 moves. Do you mean like autonomously? Like has a motor in it and moves as a result of being powered? Because I have a couple of remote control builds that I built. The stunt bikes move, yep. I have a couple of the Ninjago spinny stuff. Like a room... Oh, that's cold shit, man. One of the GWPs I built, the little spaceship carnival ride, it has a little hand crank on it so that it makes the ship pitch. No, Vanna, I built the Rolling Stones instead because it has moves like Jagger. I see myself out. Do I have a cat? I do not have a cat. Did your butthead boyfriend? Wow, that escalated quickly. Tell you I gave him the idea for the scene. He did not. I was kind of off and on watching his stream because we were trying to watch Stranger Things and also have dinner. So he may have mentioned it on his stream in his defense. I just did not hear it. Yeah, I covered my ass on that one. You just saw the video with the bunny. Yeah. Oh, no. I don't have a cat. That's a neighbor's cat that kind of wanders around. We have a little... It's kind of like a little creek or stream that runs right behind the building. And there's a little forested area around it that's frequented by all sorts of critters. But that cat shows up several times a week and just sort of hangs out. This time he just kind of paralyzed a bunny at the time. The rabbit is actually larger than the cat. I don't know if you can tell that. The cat's good size, but that rabbit was huge. I think had it not been a rabbit and had been a self-aware animal and not a prey animal, that rabbit would have messed up that cat. But it just froze as soon as it saw it instead. Here come the drops. Everybody get ready, buckle up. Get ready to drop. Here we go. Are we ready? In the moment now, and get your drops in quick. There we go. All the bouncy. I timed that rather well. Oh, everybody's going to go wide left. Everybody's going wide left. Look at this. The one time the pile's on the right, where everybody's been going all night, it's wide left. It's got your number. It knows. It knows the game. Tonight is not the night. It isn't. It could be. We got another 90 minutes. We don't know. Everybody's luck could suddenly turn around. We'll have a motorcycle gang. Like redeemed a new round of Trivia Block Party. And Florida Man. I was wondering when somebody would drop a Florida Man. Alright. Here comes Florida Man. I want my first stunt spike. Alright, 3 questions, 2 are true, or 3 headlines, 2 are true, 1 is false. You have to tell me which one is false. Ready? A. Florida woman found dead in home with over 100 squirrels. I have no problem with that. B. Florida woman pleads guilty to performing penis surgery without a medical license. Ow. Or C. Florida man tells deputies he drank at stop signs and signals only. So technically, it's not drinking and driving, right? There are squirrels in Florida. Were the squirrels? It didn't say. Spud and Slug say that A is false. Yeah, which one's false, Whippy? Everyone's concerned for the squirrels. It didn't say dead squirrels, so I'm going to go and be hopeful that the squirrels were in fact alive. And this wasn't like some sort of like deliverance moment. A is most normal, so it's false. C is false, says Studs. Michael says A. All right, so C, Florida man tells deputies he drank at stop signs and signals only, and therefore was not legally drinking and driving. Yeah, that's true. B, Florida woman pleads guilty to performing penis surgery without a medical license. Don't get married in Florida, guys. That's true. That's true. Swipe left. And A, Florida woman found dead in home with over 100 squirrels. That's false. False, but something to aspire to, I think. Maybe she collected taxidermy stuff. See, when you said were they dead, I had this... See, again, I just watched Stranger Things before I got... So in my brain, when you asked if the squirrels were alive, I just had like this string of dead squirrels just all around the living room, right? I'm like, It was only 80 squirrels. It's very possible. It could have been more, but it wasn't. I mean, why do you think it was only 80? Maybe it was 200. Were their eyes missing? Don't want to know. Don't want to know. Jaws child star becomes police. I saw that. That was in the local paper up here. Fan. One of the kids in the original Jaws is now, he's got his dad's job now. That must feel weird, you know? When you really think about it. It has to be a little weird for him. Don't you think? There's some pretty kind of crazy sculpting going on. Hey, Tropical Geek. Sort of build the tree and the root system that Yoda's house is sort of carved into. Drop. So the command drop is free. The redeem drop costs you 50 points. Other than that, there's no real difference. There was a time at which I was going to make drop follow just cost channel points because everyone was doing it like constantly. But then it became slightly less popular, so you can probably kill that at some point. I also forget to kill it after I have to reset it because the drop command is pretty buggy for the most part. And anyone that uses it regularly knows that it bugs out and glitches out quite frequently. So it's one of those, I probably forgot to kill it after the last one. Very welcome. There. Not there. Wait, are these supposed to be those? We'll grab the feud here in a second. It'll be time to play the feud. Family Feud Late Night Edition. Oops. I wonder if... I have curiosity now. All right, I think I need to do this. I think. All right, here we go. Family Feud Late Night Edition. Top 6 answers are on the card. Name something that rises. Name something that rises. There's a fly in here. Bread, air, the sun. I hear it does, in fact, also rise. Balloons, heated air, inflation, giggity age, balloons. No moops. Do moops not rise? I feel like moops is something that should definitely rise. Helium, heat, yeasty dough. Yeasty. I think Fan's trying to double up on his answers. Monica says, yeast. Oh, a tropical geek with souffle. Fancy, fancy. I like it. Blood pressure. No, that's the other set of questions. That's the only time the blood pressure goes. Poker players raise. True. Dough can rise with other... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like yeast and dough sound like two distinct answers, which don't necessarily require the other. Elevators, risers, risers rise. All right. I feel you. People in a courtroom. Lava in lava lamps. Some of these are good. Some of these are good. I'm feeling it. I get it. Prices. Well, yeah, we had inflation prices. Same thing. When the judge comes in, people write, yep, all rise. Interest rates. All right, starting with number 6, temperature is something that rises. Yeast is number 5. Heat, so temperature, is number 4. Dough is number 3. Bread is number 2. And the number 1 answer is sun. Or your truck when you get bigger tires. You know. Could be a euphemism. Depends on how big those tires are, how much your truck rises. Slug, they clearly polled Americans. The way usually Family Feud works is they just ask someone a question and whatever the most common answers are, they don't filter out for similarities. The price of my new in-box Lego Star Wars Ewok Village. This is true. That'll go up. Who let the truck rise? Oh, I see. We're working on a theme now. Is Deanna gone? Am I safe? All right. Name something in which size matters. Name something in which size matters. There she is. Penis, tires, paycheck. Nuts and bolts. Huh? Yeah, well, yeah. Bra. Televisions. Fan taking the practical approach. Diameter of cables. Boots, shoes, tires, fish. Fargonaut stealing Spud's answers. Moving truck. Kaiju. Definitely. Size does matter when it comes to kaiju. No question. House, clothes. I'm going with kaiju. I feel like that's the only true answer. Savings account. Nice. Get that money. Get that money, make that paper. Your Lego collection. Does size matter in your Lego collection? There are top 7 answers on this card. Number 7 is food portions. It does. It matters. Bed size. It's number 6. Shoes, number 5. Car is number 4. Bank account wallets, number 3. Clothes is number 2. And Deanna can regale us with the number 1 answer. Little pickles. Ammunition. AKA male egos. Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. You shouted it. Just tell him you have a very mild form of Tourette's. Once every 6 to 8 months. Awesome 80s trivia. Who remembers the 80s? Who wishes they didn't? And do you remember them as well as you think that you do? Have I built the Mandalorian Starfighter? I have not. I have not even purchased it yet. I want to, but I have not yet. I don't remember a thing by now. Geek was there. I remember everything. Stonewashed denim with gravel in your pockets. Oh, God, I remember that. Pulling out like the little crumbled up sandy bits. All right, which new music format became available in 1982? No disco music. That was the 70s. It was mostly dead by 81, thank God. Curious if the build was worth it or if you should just get the figs. Slug says CD. Geek says cassette. Michael says CD. You were there for most of them, but you don't remember much. Monica also says CD. No, it said music. Cassette was mid-70s, correct, Fargonaut. Want me to read it again? Oh. Which new music format became available in 1982? Cassette. Yeah, I think cassettes were like end of the 60s, maybe. Laserdisc. Music. Music. It's where the people do the singing and the instrument playing. Music. It is CD, by the way. The compact disc. Throat singing. For those of you who have only come here seeking knowledge, the things they do not teach you of. In college, police fans rejoice. Here we go. Are there any animals that live forever? Yes, they all come from the highlands. Tardigrades. They can live forever, but won't. Godzilla. So since it already feels like everybody's going to go down the tardigrade road, according to the card, some jellyfish can potentially live infinite lives once they're sexually mature. Their cells undergo transdifferentiation if injured. Yep, your son is correct, Monica. All right, here's a sportsy question. Yeah, jellyfish are weird. Youngins know we have tired brains. This is facts. He's supposed to be in bed, but he's helping. He's helping. David Beckham missed a penalty kick in England's European Championship quarterfinal against Portugal in 2004. And the ball went up into the stands and was then sold on eBay. How much did it sell for? There you go. That's about as random as they've ever been. I only know he married a Spice Girl. Monica, is your son still up? Ask him. You're not doing anything else. You sure as heck not sleeping. See what he knows. Report back. A firstborn. 42 moops per second squared. 250,000 pounds. Nope. 36,000 pounds. Nope. Glad my school didn't bother teaching that one. Right? Monica Berry, don't care, won't care. Exactly. So apparently it sold for 18,700 pounds, which is about 25 grand. Not a penny of which went to David Beckham, which is fine because that's lunch money. He went to the bathroom. Why can't you eat cheese that's moldy if you can eat blue cheese? David Beckham is like rich people rich. He's not just rich. He's rich people rich. He's Beverly Hillbilly rich. Bobo says wrong mold. Spud says you can. Slug says different types of mold. Tropical Geeks black mold is not the same. But you can eat a lot of different molds. Because some molds produce toxic substances and are harmful to eat. However, the mold on blue cheese is harmless. There you go. There you have it. Oh, this is gross. Any Hannibal Lecter fans out there? This might be your question. My mom said so. Don't lick your moldy walls. Bad plan. Yes, but they're a blue-green mold. Like I said, blue mold's usually good. Besides, Deanna, looking at a piece of bread that looks a little funky. Do you know which one's the penicillin mold? Mecharic! What's up, Mech? Knock 3 times on the ceiling. How much does the skin of an adult human weigh? How much does the skin of an adult human weigh? Dude, I don't write them. I just read them. It's right there. Last one on the card. There's probably reasons they don't teach you this one in school. Although I guess maybe in med school. It creepy is an understatement, Mech. Who skinned a human to find out? Do not mess with the people in the pathology department. Just giving you a warning. I mean, when you donate your skin to your body to science, I mean, what they do with it is on them. Whippy Whipster says 2 kilograms. You aren't terribly far off, actually. 20% of body weight? Probably someone who works on the body farm in Virginia, right? Don't piss off pathology. Yeah, exactly. More than you can easily carry downstairs. I don't know. Somebody call Buffalo Bill and ask him. It's about 7 pounds. Your skin weighs 7 pounds. So, if you ever need to drop 5 to get into a dress, face, hands, and feet can stay. Just saying. So not 20% about... You know, when you said that, Agent, it occurred to me, it's like, you know, at a certain weight, that changes. Because the elasticity in your skin, don't you... You end up with more, right? That's why people have to have, like, skin reduction surgery. The skin weighs the same as your brain. Your 10% was closer. If your skin weighs 7 pounds, what do you weigh 70 pounds? £140. Well, the FAA considers and this is an old number, the average adult male to be 170 pounds, which is bullshit in the modern world. Closer, not accurate. Got it. Oh, you mean closer to the actual answer. Sorry. No matter how you look at it, it's creepy as shit, though. It just is. Drunk driver crashes, heads straight to dealership to try to sell damaged car with missing tire. Surprisingly not Florida. Within a close order of magnitude. It's like the most body mass indicators say the average weight for women is what? Yeah, exactly. The problem is with the FAA 170, That's how airline seats are designed, kids. That's why nobody fits anymore. Because they're designing them for tiny people that no longer live on this planet. Just not happening. Are they counting women as 12 and up? Hey, can you get my thoughts on a trailer? Like a boat trailer, house trailer, trailer park, or movie trailer? Just send me a link? All right. When you were 19, you weighed 98 pounds. When I was 19, I weighed about 201, 198. Girlfriend's tiny. She could just curl up in a seat. That works. Now that I'm older, I realize it was definitely not healthy. Yeah, exactly. I was supposed to be like, what did my doctor say at the time? It was supposed to be like 195 when I was 19, and I was like 201, 202. They would give me the stink eye. Oh, you want to know if this is like they're actually doing this as a show or what? Hey. Mac, you want to know if that was like... in terms of like the show? Or the terms of whether it's real or not? I mean, it's real. I mean, hang on. Let's do this. Let's do this. We ready? Everybody want to watch the trailer? Let's check it out. Here we go. It's a raid. Uh-oh. I'm going to wreck your name, and I apologize in advance. Aquilled Honey? Aquilled Honey? I probably got that wrong. Welcome, everybody. My name is Rick. I have the music muted right now. Here, let me put that back on. We were just about to watch a trailer for a new TV show coming to CBS. How is your stream? Can we get a shout out? Awesome, thank you. Close enough? How you doing? I'll take close enough. A Killed a Nanny is how I remember. Oh, cool. A Killed a Nanny. I like it. Streamer's Gate playing Legos. Oh, Lego Star Wars, the new one? Great game. Great game. This is also true facts, by the way. Every time someone follows this channel, a hippopotamus does, in fact, get its wings. So, please, please help a hippo live its dream. Bing, thank you for the follow. One step closer. Little Taters, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. All right. I got asked what I think about a trailer. Apparently, CBS is going to make a TV version of True Lies, the amazing Arnold Schwarzenegger's movie. So, let's find out what this nightmare looks like.
Hey, sweetie, listen, the conference is running long.
Can't believe that you're gonna be late again. It's been like this for what, months?
It's a sales banquet.
Well, have fun in Cleveland.
Please don't be mad.
Please don't be mad at me. Seriously?
Yes,
My
Lug.
wife, give me a break.
Okay, mission review. You go in, kidnap the weapons dealer, and get him out. Also, Harry. Helen just texted to remind you about her work barbecue.
Respond, I didn't forget. Heart emoji. Kissy.
Oh, sorry about that.
Heart emoji.
Such a goofball.
I got 3 motorcycles coming in hot.
Made your favorite mac and cheese?
Yeah, for those that don't know, upfronts were fairly recent.
Video game. Nothing too violent, I hope.
Video game.
Hey, everybody,
It is.
I'm home.
Oh, good. I was worried about you.
I'm so sorry I got stuck in Ohio. But I come bearing gifts.
100 places we'll never see.
He's a little flat.
I have this need to feel some sort of excitement. I want passion. Helen, does Harry work late a lot? You have another trip, late night texts, secret phone calls. Harry, our marriage is in crisis.
Helen, we're going to Paris tomorrow.
What?
Surprise!
Uh-oh.
You invited your wife on a
No way! I love that dude.
Thought I was having an affair. I had to tell her something.
But you said you got a secret fantasy football league.
He was awesome in Ballers, man.
Terrible husband.
No, Harry. I just miss how we used to be. Maybe there's more to life than car payments and getting the kids to school on time. And
Yeah,
don't you ever
she feels
want
more
to-
real than he does. Maybe that's the
We
point.
need to get out of here now.
Unbelievable.
I'm getting all sorts of DMCA'd for the music, but we'll see. That doesn't work.
Please don't be mad. I'm a spy.
You don't sell computers?
Well,
You've been lying about everything since we met. You put the children in danger.
the kids are
Who
fine.
is she?
This is Socks too. His mommy was Socks one.
The cat lady from next door?
She's a trained assassin.
I'm not sure his daddy was. It's complicated.
I'm not feeling it so far. There's been a couple of moments, but
Air sick?
Oh, honey, please, give us wait.
This kid?
Okay. We're a team, right?
You had a successful mission. Welcome aboard, Helen.
What's the point of saving the world if you're not doing it?
the cat lady is a trip.
You okay?
She can,
That's
oh,
one way to see Paris.
judgment coming down. She can do better. All right. Wow. That got judgmental really fast. I don't know. You know what? I probably
it was either summer with
won't watch it. Is my opinion. There were many. I'm not digging him. I like the guy that's playing the what the frick was his name? Married Roseanne. Holy crap! I'm drawing a blank. I like the guy that's playing that role because I thought he was amazing in Ballers. If you've never seen Ballers, it was on HBO. It's a show, Rexy. It's coming to CBS, which I would assume probably means Paramount Plus as well. Yeah, seriously, Agent. I don't know. It's maybe I'll watch the first one, but I don't get it. It doesn't feel like True Lies to me. Tom Allen, yeah, that's it. Thank you. Tom Allen, yep. No, wait, Tom? Was it Tom Allen? No, it's not Tom Allen, but his name is Tom. Tom Arnold. There you go. Thank you, Agent. Who was the woman, though? I feel like I've seen her in something else. I feel like she's been in other things. You figured I would flame it or love it? I don't love it. I don't love it. I guess I'm just like... I don't know. To me, it wasn't True Lies. It didn't have that vibe. You know? It unfortunately... So I'm going to say this. Here we go. Another potential sponsor down the tubes. I feel like all of CBS's procedurals and crime dramas and things all feel the same. There you go. Yeah, in Smallville. That's where she was in. I feel like they're all the same show. They don't really change in tenor, production value, or whatever. It's not. It's not her. Oh no, it says so it says Steve Howie, Ginger Gonzaga, Erica Hernandez, Omar Miller, Mike O'Gorman, Annabella Gideon, and Lucas J. Yeah, I just feel like NCIS, CSI, Hawaii Five-0, Navy SEALs, all of those shows that they do, they all kind of have that same vibe. None of them really stand out. Yeah, it's cookie cutter programming. Where's the Chihuahua? Yeah, it feels very cookie cutter. That had that same, I'm supposed to be excited, but it fell flat kind of thing. They got a template that works and they're milking the cow. Yeah, he was good in Shameless. He just didn't... I wasn't buying him in the Schwarzenegger role. I just wasn't. There, and somebody said it in chat, and I forget who it was to credit properly. There was just no sense of charisma, and there was sort of a cheap John Cena kind of vibe to him too. But yeah, I liked him in Shameless. I thought he was good. You just finished season 11. I think those shows are the comfort food of TV shows. You know what you're getting, and it's nice because of that, or at least so. You know what? That I would believe. I would agree with that. All of those shows are kind of, and I'll be honest, they're probably targeted at me and people a little older than me, you know, in our 50s, going towards the 60s. We don't want, it's funny. My mother is a huge Captain America fan. She tells stories all the time, right? About, oh yeah, that Wonder Woman and Captain America, those were the two comic books I would buy, which trips me out that my mother bought comic books. So we took her to see Captain America Winter Soldier when she was visiting us a while back. She hated it. She's like, it was too loud. There was too much going on. It was like, it should have been this, that, or the other. And basically what she described as what she thought a good Captain America movie would have been was like an episode of CSI. So it definitely is targeting a demographic. It's not a cow. That's a bull. Bull also boring. I was never a fan of Michael Weatherly on CSI, so Bull never really drew me in. Always thought it was kind of like, meh. If you want to see a good kind of law and legal proceedings and stuff like that, The Lincoln Lawyer on Amazon. Lincoln Lawyer's good. Absolutely recommend that. Denozo on NCIS, yeah. We didn't take her to see Wonder Woman because she was so opposed to Captain America when we took her to that. So I was like, maybe we don't take Mom to that. I get it, though, if I just wanted a generic show to leave on while working or doing housework, I'd do something. Yeah, because it feels like you could drop back into that show after being out of the room for 10 minutes and probably pick up the thread again, right? I have become less big on normal TV fare. I used to be really big on normal TV fare. Like, in the 80s and 90s, I was down for everything, right? I was actually a big CSI Miami fan for a long time. But yeah, I got to this point where I started finding better sci-fi on the Sci-Fi Channel in their original stuff. You know, better just television on like Bravo and AMC. Is it Netflix? I thought it was Amazon. But yeah, Lincoln Lawyer on Netflix is good. It did have a little bit of CBS vibes. I agree with that statement, but it was much better than most CBS shows. I mentioned it because somebody mentioned Bull, and it was a better Bull than Bull. Does that make sense? Follow the funding. It'll show you where the better shows will be. That's fair. Sci-Fi Channel peaked at alphas. And I'll be honest, there's a lot of stuff out on streaming services that I think gets screwed because it's really good. And they kill it too fast, in my opinion. They're better about it than broadcast is. I mean, there's shit shows in broadcast right now that somehow manage to play out forever, and really good, really smart, really intelligent shows, which may be the problem. I recognize this, that barely get through a season before getting canned. Like, to this day, if you told me tomorrow a new season of Travelers dropped, I'm calling out sick and you're not going to see me because I'm binging it. That was such a good show. Dead. Oh, Tropical Geek and I just found common ground. No, you can ask. There are some broadcast TV shows that I like. I think Yellowstone is a ridiculously good show. That's made by CBS. I mean, they put it on the Paramount channel, and then they put it on Paramount Plus. But it's a CBS show. I think it's amazing. Right now, there aren't many CBS shows that I see that I enjoy. I was super disappointed in the reboot of Magnum. Your favorite shows had its season 2 handled so badly. Even the execs, someone admitted they mishandled it because the show's end. But it's an awesome show. I'm a big fan of Lego Masters. That's on network. And people like what they like, Meg. It's not good or bad. You asked for opinions. And that's perfectly fine. I mean, there's tons of stuff my wife watches that I leave the room. I can't do it. And there's tons of stuff that I watch that she's like, I'm going upstairs. She bails out on me. So, I mean, it's, it's cool. She surprises me sometimes. She's like hardcore down with Bad Batch. I didn't think that was going to go anywhere and I was going to be watching that late nights by myself. Nope. She's all in. You can tell Jacob he has terrible taste all the time. Oh. Like I said, though, I would probably watch the first episode. So here's my basic guidelines, especially since, in all honesty, since I have Paramount Plus, I'll probably watch it on Paramount Plus. I have a 3-episode rule. I will watch the first 3 episodes of pretty much anything when it first comes out. I'll watch the first 3 episodes, and if I'm not interested 5 minutes into episode 4, I'm done. Because usually the first 3 are set up with a little bit of backstory, and then the story starts. It's like, all right, I know everything you needed to tell me. To be clear, it isn't that people like different things. It's that almost globally, the things I seem to like aren't liked by the people typing words here. All right. Well, I mean, I'm sure I like a lot of shit people don't like either. There's plenty of stuff that I'm sure if I put up the question, people would be like, "You watched that?" I'm totally floored that Geek was like a Travelers fan. I thought I was the only person on Earth that really liked that show. Yep, and I'll say the same thing about Altered Carbon. They need to bring that shit back. Altered Carbon was a great show. I'm still waiting. So the rumor is that they're remaking Quantum Leap, but they're not remaking it. They're making it a sequel. That I'm looking forward to hearing about and seeing. That I'm curious for. First season of Altered Carbon was great. You just got a thing against Anthony Mackie, agent. Leave my Tony alone. No, they didn't cast Scott Bakula, which I kind of like because that still leaves him out there. Because at the end, he made a choice, and I respect that decision. Almost Human was really good, studs. Yeah. That was so good. That's fair. Yeah, the first season was a lot of figuring it out. Right, Meg, it's many years later. Yeah, but see, that story, that concept, I'm a fan. So I would totally watch. Unless they drop a trailer that's like, well, this sucks. We need a TV show of sapients going to all the coastal cities, checking to see who has the best lobster corn dog on a stick. Isn't that basically Someone Please Feed Phil? I mean, I'd do it. Someone Please Feed Rick. I'm down. Someone get me funding. I'll do it. Oh, God. See, so that's my Hollywood beef. Is like, Hollywood likes to make sequels to movies that never needed one. And Twister definitely didn't need a sequel. Dell liked the premise of Travelers, didn't like the story, but yes, bring back Altered Carbon. Yeah. I even like the way, what's his name? Will from Will and Grace tweeted the announcement. It was like straight up. Like in character. Even that to me was great. Oh God, I haven't seen anything about it, Mac. That does sound crappy. It's bedtime? So technically, Monica, you're going to go to bed before your son tonight? Have a good night, Monica. Be well. So, you know what? Both the book and the movie, I thought, did the job they needed to do. And I have huge respect for the filmmakers that did the movie because they couldn't work off the book. They had to work off of Kubrick's whatever the hell that thing was that he made, which was not The Shining, by the way, children. Not The Shining. Just pointing that out. The only reason I like the first Twister is it was filmed in your state. So I'm even going to go so far as to say I don't think we needed a Top Gun Maverick, but the planet has proven me wrong, apparently, and it's like the highest grossing Tom Cruise movie ever. The film is allegedly, from everyone that I know that has seen it, infinitely better than the original. This is bullshit. Doesn't contain an F-14 as far as I can tell. Therefore, it must suck. But that's what people are telling me. You finally went to bed. You just want Edgar Allan Poe back in Altered Carbon? True. I would just give it... I liked the idea of Altered Carbon as like an anthology series, which reminds me, another great show, Showtime, Penny Dreadful. I need a new installment. They changed that into an anthology series, and I thought it was remarkably well done. You didn't like the first one at all? Just like the first one soundtrack? Tom Cruise is super big outside of North America. I don't think Top Gun Maverick was made for us. I think it was because every U.S. critic that I've read and a huge number of same-aged friends who, like, I admit, look, I was a huge Top Gun fan when I was in high school. It came out the year after I graduated, right? And look, it was a freaking naval recruitment ad. In fact, I had several friends go into the Navy immediately after seeing that. And I don't think it has aged terribly well. It's still an okay movie, still a fun movie. But from everything I've heard, Maverick is like just a damn good movie. Altered Carbon's an amazing book series. Yes, it is. Bree's on the same page. Got to give the Tomcats some love. The Left 14 love. You want to see Return of the Dresden Files? That could be interesting. C-Mac, you ask a question about the reboot of a movie, and suddenly, if you consider it valid, Maverick has 97% Rotten Tomato and 99% audio. That's insanely huge. And I do count that in large part because Rotten Tomatoes, both critics and audience scores tend to line up pretty well with what I think of films. Sometimes I think they're a little overhyped. But by and large, Top Gun 80s was pretty thin story-wise. So I think the best review of Maverick that I have read was, and this matters and I'll tell you why, was a female journalist, a female movie critic, who rewatched the original and then went and saw the new one and laid out all the problems with Top Gun, which are true. If you go back and watch, and you can point by point fact check her, and she's right. Absolutely loved the second film. So it's another made for guys movie, right? So she was a huge fan of the new one. Top Gun from the 80s was an 80s action flick. Russians are bad. Americans are cool. Have great shades, motorcycles, fly cool jets, and flip everybody the finger, specifically Russia. You know. That was the plot. That was the whole point. Maverick actually had aerial dogfights, unlike the OG. Some of the aerial stuff was groundbreaking at the time in Top Gun and did not age well. It just, you definitely kind of look at it now and go, oh, yeah, that movie. But I mean, it's on my list. I'm definitely going to go check it out. You despise Tom Cruise. I mean, I get it. But I admire Tom for his dedication to his cult and all the things that he brings to it. He's Scientology's anti-Leah Remini. Rick, look at the link. It's for a nano gauntlet? I don't think I've seen... What? What link? What am I looking at? Oh. Oh, thank you for waiting. It is, by the way, June 1st. It is June 1st, boys and girls. Reminder, your mortgage, your rent, your car payment, whatever, is now due. It is June 1st. Half this year is gone. Half this year is gone. Your dad wore he wore the Ray-Ban aviators to the movie. Nice. Due to high demand, you have been placed in a queue to visit Sapien Stream, or at least the website. Now I'm just stuck in the Lego waiting room. Me and Beetlejuice. Oh, the Nano Gauntlet, $69.99. I like it. I didn't buy the original one. For some reason, the gauntlets just don't appeal to me in general. I have all the helmets other than the Batman ones. I have all the Star Wars ones, all the Marvel ones. I don't have the Infinity Gauntlet. And I don't. I'm more inclined to buy the Nano Gauntlet. I like the look of it better. You get to maintain your dignity tonight in exchange for throwing it all away on the 16th. What are you buying, Spud? What are you waiting for on the 16th? Is that all the Harry Potter stuff? $19th is Harry Potter. Okay. Oh, you'll buy anything available to get the GWP. I hear you. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to need at least one of those. At the very, very, very least. Photoshop Lightroom app. That's funny. I was using Lightroom earlier today. You will not pre-order. No, I don't think there's anything to pre-order. Everything's just available now, Mac. You're plotting? Or is that Nano Gauntlet pre-order? Oh, the Nano Gauntlet's pre-order. Yeah, I don't do pre-orders. Here. Freethinker G! Thank you for that resub with Prime. 18 months in a row. Holy crap. Thank you, Free. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the support. There's a hell of a lot of streamers out there you could be dropping that freebie on, and I really appreciate you using it here. I really do. That made me jump, Thea. I was like, wait, what? Huh? Who bet? Oh, goodness. And that puts us one. We're one away, 49 and 50. We almost hit all the goals this month. Wow, that's crazy. We usually don't get anywhere near close enough to the follower goal, but we're within 9 this month. Muy impresivo. Here come the drops. Deanna, thank you. Thank you for gifting that sub to Angel with No Halo. There it is. There's the 50 of 50. Sub goal complete. Sub goal complete. Bit goal complete. It's a good month. Slug Biker hit for 78.33. Nice. Where's everybody going? 78.33 is going to be the top here, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. Oh, for a second there, Studs, I thought you were going to slide into that pile from the side and steal a win. Fargonaut almost did. went a little too far, Fargonaut. Came out the other side. Just a bit outside. A little bit.
Bids received. Thank you very much.
Free, thank you for the 100 bits, man. Prime sub and 100 bits. You demand. You guys keep doing this. We're going to get a hype train. It's going to spin it up. Drop sucks. Yeah, the Nano's in pre-order. I noticed that when I went back and looked. We got about 30 minutes left for tonight before the raid train rolls on to our buddy Dan over on Between the Bricks. We're getting there. We're getting there. Getting through the day. I'm kind of stoked. I got a 3-day weekend, a 4-day work week.
Thank you.
We're running up to the... Oh my God. Thank you indeed. Thank you for the $100 donation to St. Jude's. That puts us over the $250 go-kart mock, which I will now have to figure out. I will attempt to build a minifigure. Maybe I'll build a go-kart appropriate for our queen that we build at the $100. Whoever donated that to St. Jude's, thank you so much. More than halfway to our total of 500. Cancer sucks. Kids with cancer sucks worse, and St. Jude does amazing work to help reduce the death rate. I don't know another way to put it. You know, when St. Jude's first started, it was pretty much a given that any childhood cancer was a death sentence for 80% of the sufferers. Now they've reduced that to 20%. 80% of the time, St. Jude can address and cure and make well children with childhood cancers like leukemia. And it's amazing what science can do, but it needs funding. Somebody has to do the work, and that takes money. So thank you for that. St. Jude does indeed rock. Nicely done, fan. Thank you for gifting that sub. Nicely done. And also, that's the hamster dance. That means there's a hype train. I've never seen a 0% before. We're at 0% at level 2. Usually it like ticks over just a bit. That's kind of funny. Nice. 28% of a level 2 hype train. Thank you so much. Have more fun. Tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. Have more fun. Do me a favor. If you look right here. I have to hook up my printer, so it's not ready yet. If you whisper me 1 through 11, that's the color of the brick. We'll put you on the sub wall. We'll get that on there. How are you tonight? Have more fun. Pickle yodel. Where's my pickle yodel? I gotta hook it up tomorrow. I almost did it tonight, but I just didn't have time. That kind of freakishly went with that scream. Thank you, Mac, for 666 bitty bits. That was really weird. It was because of that. Nice. I have to fund a new cup. The seal on this cup has sprung a leak. It's got a slow leak. Kind of like me. Got a slow leak. Rocking all the fun stuff this week. I don't seem to... No, I really don't. Spud dropped another trivia block party. Are we going to do a Florida man? We're going to start with 80s trivia. Cup to Fleetgate. Oh, this is too easy. Awesome 80s trivia. Who pities the fool? I pity the fool. I pity the fool. And just so everyone's aware, this is our subwall. So that's where the brick is going. I ain't getting on no airplane. Hannibal. You're not on that wall anymore. You've been on the tower for a very long time. With your exclusive tier 3 in the 24 months and more. You're almost due to move up, though, I think. That's another project I need to finish. I need to finish the redesign of that. Yep. You get to 9 months, you move over to the tower, then 9, 12, 24, and 30. On the tower. Mr. T pities the fool. Is correct. You're looking for him in Trek 11 because in that movie, Kirk got pitied into... Ooh. Ow. Not cool. Not cool. Trekkie's gonna hate you. You should be. You are. You are on the tower. Right there. All right, here we go. Florida man. 3 headlines. 2 are true, 1 is false. A. Florida woman shouts expletives and steals Christmas decorations at gunpoint. I think I used to live next door to her. Oh, right at the end of the hype train. Just missed it. Level 1 hype train complete. Thank you for the 111 bits. 4 subs, 799 bits on the hype train plus 111 just after. Everybody's getting their emotes. Let me see what you got. Mech got the conductor's badge. All right. I'm going to reread. A. Florida woman shouts expletives and steals Christmas decorations at gunpoint. B. Florida man claiming people were eating his brains leads police on insane golf course chase. Or C. Florida man consumes dozens of raw alligator eggs, contracting salmonella poisoning. Uh-huh. Sure. Why not? Someone stole your gold train, had to get it back. That's fair. Spud says C is the lie. Thea says C is the lie. Slug says C is the lie. Michael says A. Michael does not know people in Florida terribly well. If it involves guns, it really radically raises the odds of it being true. Freethinker says B. They all sound true, Fargonaut. They do, actually. C, because I think he would have made an omelet. It's Florida, man. They don't even know what omelet is. I doubt most of them could pronounce it. Agent says B. Why would they have salmonella? You can get salmonella from eggs. All right, so B, Florida man claiming people were eating his brains leads police on an insane golf course chase. Nah, that's just normal Thursday shenanigans in Florida. That one's true. Thoughts and prayers are doors. No shit. B, Florida man. Oh, yeah. A, Florida woman shouts expletives and steals Christmas decorations at gunpoint. It involves a gun and Christmas decorations. You got 2 out of the 3 for the Holy Trinity. You got God and guns all in one headline. Definitely true. C, Florida man consumes dozens of raw alligator eggs, contracting salmonella poisoning is false. My name is Tropical Lie by Lego. Oh my god, a deck for Weekly World News would be amazing. That would just be... Oh. See, now you're going to send me down a rabbit hole after I get off stream. Only bird... Then that was the tip-off that it was false. You just bought more Lego. What'd you buy? Did you buy the Muppets? You bought the whole thing? You bought 12? Or just a few? The Muppets minifigs are really good. Hate to leave, but gotta go to bed. All right, Rex. You have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you being here. About 23 more minutes. We'll go check out our buddy, the Lego Master contestant. Is there a way to know which one you get? I just got in the mail. No. I mean, you can feel the bags once you've got them, but there's no way of knowing if you're just mail ordering them. There's no way. They just send you what the next however many are that fall to hand in the warehouse. All right. Things they don't teach you in school. Or in Florida and Texas, what we call reading, writing, arithmetic. On the Nobel Peace Prize medal, are there 3 naked women resting their arms on each other's shoulders? That's such a weird question. There ought to be. I don't remember a Peace Prize question. We may have had this one. I don't know. Because one of the others on this question, on this card sounds familiar. The problem is we have so many different versions of trivia that we probably encounter the same question on different cards in different games. Your retirement's going to be a Lego business. The original design, they weren't resting on the shoulder. Free says he feels like it's a naked man. Which it actually is. There are not 3 naked women resting their arms on each other's shoulders on the Nobel Peace Prize medal. It is actually 3 naked men. It is a trick question. Yeah, I see it, Mac. Yeah. Friggin' stupid. If you have shoe size of 43 in Europe, what is your US shoe size? The cutting edge Nobel Prize art department. I don't think it's changed since like the 1800s. 1780. We're all over the map. 9.5. I have no idea how these relate, by the way. I have never figured out European, UK, US shoe size and how they relate. Slug says 9.5 or 10. Fargonaut says moops. You're so close, Fargonaut. So close. It's 2/3 moops. Between the bricks. Dan, what's up? You're a 46 EU 11 men's USA. I'm guessing it has to be Mac. I really don't know. I legitimately have no idea what the 43 is. You know, it's 9.5 or 10 because that's your shoe size and you use 43 instead. It is 10 according to this. Size 43 in Europe is a size 10 in the US. 19 minutes. Do you need more time? 1 a.m. Eastern time, which is whatever. Okay, then. Hi, I'm Bob. If you need more time, just say, we'll go. I got a whole stack of Florida Man cards over here. We can do this. What is McDonald's called in Chinese? I will screw this up royally. So, begin the mocking now. You'll be okay? Okay. I have nothing planned, but that's how... Sounds like my stream. McDonald's is called McDonald's. Convert men's US sizing to Euro sizing by adding 33 to your US shoe size. For example, if you wear a men's US shoe size 10, then 43 is likely your Euro size. Convert women's sizing to Euro sizing by adding 31. If you wear a size 8, then size 39 Euro. Huh. Macadonaldo? Nope. I will screw this up, and I swear I'm not attempting to mock anybody's language here. But it's... I don't even know how I would be... May Danglo? I don't know. My Danglo? I don't know. One or the other. So why the hell did Europe add 33? Probably for the same reason that 33 is printed at the bottom of the label on a Rolling Rock beer bottle. True fact, by the way. There is a 33 on the bottom of the label and nobody knows why. Yeah, I think that's just true of shoes in general. Whether EU or US sizes. This is a little too easy. What was New York called in the mid-1600s? Bob's Burger Palace? York? No. York is in England. Old York. Nope, still in England. I was waiting for somebody to quote that. Even old New York was once New Amsterdam. Why they changed it, I don't know. The Amsterdams. It's New Amsterdam. In ropers, I wear an 11. In hide boots, I wear an 11.5. In tennis shoes, I wear an 11 wide. In house shoes, I wear a 10.5. Mech, I love that you have house shoes. It's very posh. They didn't want to keep writing new... right? Especially after they threw the Dutch out, you know? That's how it works. Once England took it over, they changed it up. What do you think? I've not been wearing anything. That's my point. I don't have house shoes. I have very calloused feet. I'm a hobbit. Not the answer, but you learn Old Zealand does in fact exist. Does it really? See? New information. I feel like there's been a lot of new information of late. There are 2 New Zealands? Wait a minute. How can there be 2 New Zealands? This doesn't sound plausible. First off, where is Old Zealand and where is the other New Zealand? Hang on. There can't be 2 New Zealands. Is there like a New Zealand and then a New Zealand? Is there a new old New Zealand? What? I don't get it. One's in South America and spelt New Zealand, Zeeland. New Zealand 2. New Zealand 2! Down Under Boogaloo. I like it. Let's go. I'm here for it. I want to visit. But New Zealand is named after Zealand, but apparently the founders of New Zealand couldn't spell and dropped an A in there? How'd that happen? Wait. Oh man, you're killing me. All right, new rule. We're only allowed to have one New Zealand. From now on, it's old, so it's Zealand, slightly used, but like New Zealand and New Zealand. Yeah? Zedland. I like the idea of slightly used, but like New Zealand. It feels somehow naturally hobbity. Australia used to be New Holland. Oh, geez. I think that's a shipping company. Or maybe it's an engine. No, it's an engine manufacturing company, I think, here. New Holland. Tropical Geek, have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Those are your house shoes? They're very posh. They look very warm, actually. Quite comfortable. I can dig it. I just feel weird wearing shoes in the house. I mean, neither here nor there, but sometimes I'll wear socks. Like if it's cold, I'll wear socks. If it's really cold, my sister-in-law knitted me a really nice pair of like slipper socks. They're like warm as hell. They're great. But as soon as I'm in the house, shoes are going away kind of guy. They don't go outside. So no, I get it. I understand. I mean, it's nothing unusual about it. I know a lot of people that have house shoes, but I don't know if it's... My parents never wore... So, because my parents spent so much time... Like, they moved to Florida in, like, their late teens, early 20s from New England. And the first place my dad was stationed was Key West. And they lived in Key West for a long time. And then they lived just outside of the Keys for a long time, 50 years or something. I can't, I'm like really trying to think of if I ever saw my parents wear shoes in the house of any kind. I don't think they did. At best, you wear slippers in the... Yeah, rarely at that. Interesting. I'm definitely not a shoe guy. I wear them when I go out. They come off as fast as I can possibly get them off when I come home. During summer, you don't wear shoes inside of it. That makes sense. And you do have a point. I mean, being in Seattle, it's a lot cooler there than most places. I guess also the thing is, so Mac, do you have carpeting or do you have like hardwood and tile? I think this is a contributing factor too. Whole house carpet. See, I grew up whole house carpet. I currently, other than dining room and kitchen and bathrooms, have whole house carpet. I don't know. I was just wondering because I know a lot of people who grew up in South Florida who always had tile floors, always had house shoes, like always. So I didn't know if having a hard floor as opposed to a soft carpeted floor was a contributing factor. We talk about the weirdest crap on this channel. I'm just saying. This is really freaking bizarre shit. Sitting here trying to understand why people do or don't wear shoes indoors. All right. I hate tile. See, I do too. I'm kind of okay with hardwood, but I dislike them because they scratch so easily. Then it just feels like an endless expense because you constantly got to think about resurfacing floors. I would much rather have carpeting. But see, Anita's the opposite. She would rather have tile. She doesn't like to vacuum. House shoes, slippers are not. No. I get it, Slug. I know. Carpet can start stinking. That's what the rug doctor's for, man. That's why you have the rug doctor. Carpet wouldn't last 2 months out here. So I get, like, especially if someone like you, Spud, had a very farming lifestyle or lived, on a working farm or in some other way, did not have strictly a home that was a home, but was used for multiple things or raised your own whatever. So I get it. I get that would be disaster in a house with heavy foot traffic coming in and out, with boots especially. Boots would be bad. Boots will trample the shit out of it. It's like here, the boots come off like right as you enter the home. All our flooring in my trailer is so cheap. They have carpet only in bedrooms, but we'll be getting rid of it eventually. If we ever actually do build our new house, it would be all vinyl hardwood except for the bedrooms. I would probably, thinking about it, here in New England, if I were to build a house, if by some small miracle I was suddenly able to afford a house, please see my GoFundMe, there would definitely be a mudroom. There would be that tile or whatever space on entrance where the coats go and the snowy muddy boots and the shoes and whatever, and that would be tile or whatnot, and so would probably the hallway and foyer attached to that, and then at some point somewhere else in the house it would switch to carpeting and or wood, maybe some vinyl flooring depending on again where. But yeah, I'm not completely insane. When you're done building the anterooms, yeah, see, that makes sense. We will have A, heated floors, and B, big rugs all over. Super good padding under flooring. Yep. I can get behind all of that. The in-floor heating bathrooms, I feel, is mandatory. I mean, if you're building a house, right? And one thing I would I just want a single floor. As few steps as possible. The renovated bathroom in this house is heated nice. There we go. Heated floors is not equal to radiant heated floors. Yours are radiant floor. Mac, you're talking about the one where they actually put elements under the flooring? Kind of like they do with driveways and walkways outdoors. Hey, Hagar. You made it just in time. Time for cake. Oh, Slug, you're killing me. Is it chocolate cake? With your Grand Marnier? I'm like staring at chat like she's going to like immediately respond and just totally kill me. Heated floors can be to A, not be cold, or B, heat the actual house. Radiant is generally to heat the house. A slice of cake I made last week and a snifter of Grand Marnier. Oh, the same chocolate cake? Nice. I feel like that's just like a cool way to go to bed. Like with a piece of chocolate cake and a snifter of Grand Marnier. I have Grand Marnier in the house. I do not have chocolate cake. I may have a chocolate Hostess cupcake though. Maybe. Maybe. That would be an acceptable substitute, wouldn't it be? You'll take either. There's brandy in this house. We never have brandy in this house, but there is currently. Now I'm going through options. See, the real problem is now that you've got me thinking, there are very few combinations that I enjoy more than really good sushi with really good sake, and we have really good sake in the house, but no way to get really good sushi at 1 a.m. That's why we have the brandy slug. Anita uses it from time to time, and it's really small amounts in cooking, so we end up with a bottle. You bought Squirt today? I haven't bought Squirt in a long time. It's another one of those things I feel is kind of an 80s beverage. I'm keeping one eye out for Dan, by the way. As soon as he's online and settled in, we'll be raiding out to him. Because this is, for those new here or who forgot, Raid Train Tuesday. Master Wu. Need more Squirt? Down to just 2 cans? I'm very excited. I'm Anxiously anticipating the arrival of my Old Bay goldfish. Of all the strange things to get excited about, that's the one. Poor soda. Yeah, Squirt's grapefruit flavored, but oddly it doesn't taste anything like Fresca, which is also grapefruit flavored, because I think there's far more sweetener. Wait a minute, ladies are talking about hiding meat. Wait, what did I miss? And I asked that with grave concerns. All right, I see Dan is there. Let's check his status. Dan's got a starting soon, flowing and rolling, so we will get ready. Please return your tray tables to their full upright position. Fresca's died on. That's true. Meat freezers in the garage. Cold room doesn't freeze, so you can store soda in there. Cold room is like a root cellar, but above ground. Ah, cool. Very cool. Good timing. Gonna take a nap while the dog is also sleeping. Will it be a snuggly nap with the dog? These are important questions. Very important for my mental health. Prepare our moops for departure. Make sure your seat backs are in the fully upright position. Tray tables are stowed and the aisle armrests are down. She's not snuggly anymore. Aw, too bad. Boo. She turned 17 this year. Oh, wow. So I just realized Yoda didn't get rid of his lightsaber. It's hidden. He kept it tucked away. I'm just kind of keeping an eye out for our buddy. Ticking off the last couple of bits here. One of these. Or two of these, really. Your parents' old house, the cold room was part of the basement that wasn't heated. Very handy. So my grandfather's house that he built in Warwick, Rhode Island, had an actual root cellar. It was dirt floor. Part of the which poster says 2 a.m.? My poster? Shouldn't. Because that was the last one when I did the full cover. It should be 1 a.m. though. Sorry about that. I was like, wait, I updated it and sent it to everyone, then didn't update mine. Sorry for the confusion. Now I understand why Dan was in here asking. Oops. Yep, just saw it. The Underhill side of the basement's in the cellar. The outside part is in the... That's kind of how my grandfather's house was. It was built into a hill. So the ground floor is on the top of the hill. The basement, which also has a walkout at the bottom of the hill, is kind of below and under the hill. They were hobbits. They were the Underhills. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, everyone. that's going to wrap it up for me. I will finish up these last few parts. We'll pick this up later. I will also figure out how to build a go-kart. I have committed to making a mock on Thursday because we did surpass the $250 goal for St. Jude's. We have $200 more to raise. Hopefully we can get that in the next couple of weeks. That would be amazing. I'll do something at 500. I haven't decided what. I'll take feedback and suggestions in Discord. All right. I appreciate all the subs. I appreciate the hype train. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate the bits. It's a whole new month. It is the midway of the year. 2022 is halfway over. Thank goodness. Let's just get these next 6 months behind us, and hopefully 2023 is a better year. New sets on Lego.com. Don't miss them. Go grab them. Stay safe, everybody. Be well. I need you all back on Thursday, because then I'd have nobody to talk to if you weren't. And that's important to me. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Here comes Dan.